My name is Sönke Magnusson. I'm consultant, trainer and IT architect at WPS Workplace Solutions. I studied computer science and was always interested in artificial intelligence. And during all the AI winters, I did programming, software development, software architecture. But now we have a new age for AI. And that's why I think I have a good background for the software architecture for AI module. The module is named Software Architecture for AI Systems, and it's really exciting. Nowadays we have a new AI age and there are so many new possibilities to build systems, so that's really exciting. But it's also about systems that are part of or integrated with AI systems. And the module is about how to design such architecture where we have AI components inside. And I think that's also why this module is very valuable for participants, because people in their companies, they need to know how to build such systems. So there are so many new capabilities, so many new possibilities to build systems and to bring value into your company. And that is why this module is really a good idea. When we think of large language model and moreover about agents and MCP interfaces, there is a lot of new stuff which we have to take into account for architecture. And of course we will address this also in the training. So first of all, understand how large language models work, how we can integrate them in our classic software architecture. How can we build agents and the architecture for agents and maybe multi-agent systems, and where can we integrate other systems via MCP. So that are also huge topics of the training. The other software architecture modules of ISAQB, they all focus on pure software systems. And that's good, that it's important. But now we have the possibility to use new components in our systems and in our system design. And that's why this is important. It's a good idea to put our module on top of foundation level, because people who will participate in this module, they have already experience in software architecture and they have heard foundation level, such that we can go into the software architecture for AI systems directly. So without explaining all the basics, the foundations. In the module, you will learn also about what is machine learning, what is modern AI, and you can define after the module what is the difference and how can we handle the different aspects of AI systems and AI components. How can we integrate, for example, large language models and so on. So that are all topics, and that's specific that we put it on top of the foundation of software architecture, and we can reach a wide range of additional architecture aspects. I think it's a good combination actually of theoretical aspects and practical aspects. So we need to lift the software architects in the module to a stage where they understand machine learning and modern AI systems. So we need them to understand that until a specific level, let's say. So you will not get a machine learning expert after this module, but you will have a very good understanding what that means for architecture and for designing systems. So for the practical aspects, you will learn in specific case studies how to apply this knowledge to designing systems, AI systems, and how to address the specific elements of AI systems. So that there is probabilistic systems, that we need to handle all the data and so on, and also how to put this into production and how to monitor AI systems so that you get a feedback how good your AI is working. For the training, you will get 30 credit points. So it's a 3-day training, so 30 credit points. In the beginning, we were thinking of software architects because they have a specific stage of understanding of what is architecture. But meanwhile, we say, okay, it's not only the software architects, there are also machine learning and AI experts that are very interested in this training because they have the other part. So machine learning and AI, they know already, but they have no clue of architecture, and they learn all the architecture elements in this training. There's this third group, actually, what we also tried. So let's say lower management, because they can get a clue of how machine learning and AI is actually working, and they get a good impression what is possible, what is not possible. So that's also something that's working, but primarily it will be the software architects and AI experts. A huge benefit of these two groups, of being software architects as participants and on the other hand having the AI experts, they will work together on a case study in small groups and they will learn from each other. So that's a very good experience for them, what we get as a feedback. You should have already experience in software development or AI development. That is quite important to have a little bit idea of what is architecture and especially why do we need architecture and design systems. But I think that's more or less all. I mean, you should have a clue of what is a software module. You should have a clue of what is actually machine learning. Some idea of what that is a good idea.